Ça, c'est l'opinion de nos collègues de l'IT sur la démarche Lean.
It forces you to think in terms of real value. ACE is a methodology that trains you to ask the right questions in order to find the right answers. The end user's problems become my problems, hence we try to find the best solution together.
It's necessary to distinguish between the false and the real problem.
We do much more things with less effort.
The team became actively involved in the change.
Go and see, go and see, go and see.
Allow to manage the chaos. Time and people used were necessary. Enable us to optimize our day-to-day activities and complete them on time and effectively.
We improved our skills in terms of understanding and awareness of our end users' needs.
Have a clear overview of the status of the assets.
This approach allows to shorten the project phases.
The Go and See activities allowed us to involve the end users. Thanks to the workshop, we were able to share the final solution with all the stakeholders, co-designing the application together with the end users.
We only do what is really needed, and our colleagues are more motivated, satisfied and committed.
On n'a pas dû les payer pour nous faire raconter tout ça, et ce qui est notre indicateur de succès, en effet. Et donc, on a décidé de parler plutôt des impacts de la méthode sur les personnes de l'organisation. Implémenter la Lean signifie demander aux personnes de faire un peu comme ces deux enfants, en fait, de regarder le monde de façon différente. Et ce qui, généralement, après plusieurs années de travail dans une organisation assez grande comme la nôtre, c'est pas gratuit, en fait, c'est très difficile. Voilà, BNL est une banque italienne qui est née en 1913 et on fait partie du groupe BNP Paribas depuis 2006. En particulier, on parlera de l'IT de BNL, c'est-à-dire 760 personnes, 150 projets par an, 470 applications et 13 000 utilisateurs. Et en particulier, on parlera de notre démarche ACE, qui est le Lean de BNL, et qui a commencé chez nous dans l'IT en 2009, mais en réalité était déjà assez implémenté dans le reste de la banque à partir de 2006. Donc on a commencé en 2009 avec des expériments dans des petits teams de projets. On a avancé et on a commencé à travailler avec toujours des teams un peu plus grands, avec des teams de maintenance, teams projets. Et on est arrivé aujourd'hui à faire un travail avec la phase de design des projets IT. 6 ans d'implémentation, 650 personnes qui ont travaillé avec nous, et 45 projets sur les teams et 17 projets sur des projets IT.
Ma sia BNL che non pensi? Sì, avete prospect? Basta, altri impatti no, solo il prospect.
La mia prima esperienza sulla metodologia ACE risale al 2010, sul patrimonio sportello, ATM e backend dei canali telematici.
I first experienced the ACE or Lean methodology in 2010 with the ATM, teller and web channels asset projects. The very first thing I learned was that we have an end user. Therefore, we started monitoring and measuring. And we discovered we had a problem concerning our end users' request for assistance in terms of their number and lead time, meaning the time to fulfill the request. We started using the problem-solving technique and conducting specific Go and See activities. Then we implemented actions aimed at reducing the amount of requests and their lead time.
Tutto questo cosa ha portato? Ha portato una maggiore soddisfazione dal punto di vista
This improved the satisfaction of the end users and the quality of the work of the whole team.
Anche la nostra qualità lavorativa, anche il mio gruppo di lavoro sicuramente ne ha giovato in termini di qualità.
Now today I work with the internet banking and mobile assets. I keep using the ACE methodology by monitoring and measuring, and always taking into even greater consideration our end users' feedbacks. We are now trying to understand the operational habits of our end users in order to tailor applications better fitted to their needs.
Al fine di poter ritagliare un prodotto applicativo sempre più vicino alle esigenze del cliente.
Mi mette un po' critica, soprattutto per quanto riguarda Miro. Questo qua da che effetto è dato? Lo sappiamo?
I use the ACE methodology as a guideline to maximize the value of my work by identifying and eliminating waste of time, resources and activities. The continuous improvement of our products and services is measured both internally and externally. It is based on the end user's satisfaction that is linked to the quality of the products and services. Internal quality is measured by daily monitoring the KPIs. The whole team works to proactively analyze the causes of variations and not postpone the management of problems later. I started using ACE methodology in October 2014. It is a way of working that becomes natural because it is a simple, reasonable approach to problems. By measuring and monitoring our activities, we can not only foresee the problem, but also focus on those which are most worthy of investing time and resources on, to benefit the whole company as well as the end users and customers. Our work also requires interacting with other departments. It is most effective when those departments use the same approach and methodology we use. The practical application of ACE methodology allowed to find out how effective working as a team can be. This way of working improved the performance of all team, hence improving our end users and our own satisfaction. The ACE methodology has become a constant approach to our daily activities on our assets.
Bon, voilà, c'était des teams de gestion, de maintenance, en fait, de IT maintenance. Voilà le résultat, en fait. Oui, on a des résultats opérationnels, on le voit. À ce moment-là, on a impliqué tous les teams de gestion de maintenance team, en fait. Et dans la méthode, on a obtenu des grands résultats en termes d'amélioration de la qualité des applications. Ça veut dire, on le mesure par le nombre de requêtes d'assistance qu'on a tous les jours. Et aussi, les teams même ont beaucoup amélioré leur temps de résolution des requêtes d'assistance. Ils ont au moins 80% aujourd'hui, en moyenne. Ce qui est plus important, c'est en fait le changement de leur mode de pensée. Ils ont créé leur outil de management visuel, et ils ont changé leur mode de pensée et ils ont obtenu des résultats. Et ça, c'est le parcours. En fait, on peut dire qu'on a commencé avec la gestion de l'émergence. Au début, les teams étaient des pompiers, en effet. Et maintenant, en fait, on peut dire qu'ils sont arrivés à un niveau de prévoyance des besoins du client. Mais ce qui est beaucoup plus important, en fait, qui est important aussi, c'est le fait que leur niveau de satisfaction, pour ce qui concerne leur travail, est monté de 2 à 4 sur 5. Et donc, après les premiers projets qu'on a réalisés avec les teams de maintenance, les managers ont commencé à voir des résultats et à dire qu'eux aussi voulaient être impliqués un peu plus dans la démarche. Et c'est pour ça qu'on a fait démarrer un programme d'étoiles polaires en 2011.
Almost 4 years ago, I arrived here in the IT department to be responsible of the governance group. It was the right moment because at that time we here in the IT was starting the program North Star. There was the application of the lean management in the way we were setting our goals. What was regarding this program? We were joining some workshops with Maria Pia, and we were asked to tell the way we were setting our goals, the way we could measure the value that we were giving to our clients. And every one of us was quite sure that we had everything under control. But when we had to answer to very specific questions, how we could measure it, how we know that it's going the right way, we had some doubts. So we had to define a different way of working. I have a specific remember on an exercise that was regarding the writing of some post-its, that we had to list our activities and our goals. And after that, we had to put all these post-its on brown papers on the wall. The first one was all the activities and goals regarding the IT for IDIT. The second one was everything regarding the organization of the bank. And the third one was regarding everything focused on our clients. The surprise was that the third one was quite empty. So for me, this was a very big shock because we should work for final clients with our main activities and goals. So we had to set everything in a different way. But actually, to meet the right value for the clients, you need to meet the client with specific go and see.
It's 5 years until now that in BNL we use this methodology in my group. At the beginning, as manager, I believe in this methodology and in this approach, but we would like to have the proof at the beginning to understand which are the advantages. The team involved, they do not believe at all on this methodology, but after 5 years, now for me it will be very, very difficult to change their way of work every day with their asset. So what is the evolution? What is our next step? We have extended all this methodology to all the other assets under my responsibility, always talking about the run the bank, and this is something that we have done under the last 3 years. Now we are extending this use of this methodology on the evolution, on the new project that we are starting on the Change the Bank. And what we are doing now on the Run the Bank, we have just begun the research of other impact of the quality of our asset that not only involve the IT department, but involve other department of the bank, such, for example, the training department and so on. The advantages for my department is obviously not only the increase of the quality and of the reduction of cost, that this is global advantages for the bank. The advantages for my department is to involve all the team in their action every day, and to have either for every member of the team and for myself either a very quick view on the global enhancement of the asset and the status of the asset every day.
Voilà, ça c'est les managers qui ont fait le parcours de l'étoile polaire. Et dans ce cas aussi, on peut dire qu'on a eu un changement de mode de pensée, des outils qu'ils ont réalisés et des résultats. Et le parcours, c'est pareil comme avant. En fait, on est passé d'une satisfaction interne de 2,2 à 4. Et au début, on avait un focus sur un tas de KPI. Et maintenant, tout le département IT a un focus sur 4 KPI qui sont les KPI de l'IT. OK. À ce point-là, on ne s'est pas contenté. On avait travaillé avec les teams de maintenance. On a dit il faut qu'on commence à travailler aussi avec les teams des projets.
In comune, questi ritardi hanno una particolarità. Se vedete il fatto che le milestone che stanno bucando sulla quale...
La mia prima esperienza con...
My first experience with ACE methodology took place at the end of 2010 with the maintenance office I coordinated at the time within the loans asset departments. We discovered that the most of these difficulties stemmed from the projects. The lessons I learned was most useful to me when I was appointed as a manager of Crediti Project Office 1.5 years ago. So, we implemented tools to measure the project in terms of milestones, obstacles, and quality of the software delivered. Quickly, we improved our performance on project and I was able to get a full check on our activities by spending no more than 1 hour a week. The portion of project delivered on time increased from 50% to 75%, and the team became more motivated. Their satisfaction score increased from 2.5 out of 5 to 4.
Sì, perché c'è un collegamento.
Rimando alla scheda contribuzione. Quindi il punto B e il punto G.
In base al tipo di attività che...
Certo.
The experience with Lean methodology is carried on by my team in the last weeks to address the main product that we produce as Competence Center, that is contributions. Contributions are participating on a project that is led by other teams. The evidence that came out from the using of methodology is that even if my team works hardly in carrying on the contributions, also we had an extra cost of the contribution of about 65 or 70%. And also the final customers, the internal final customer, is not satisfied about that. The most critical phase is the engagement phase, that is at the beginning of the engagement, of the process, and the problem was that our internal customers does not understand how we can produce our product and what is the needs that we have in order to produce on timing and on budget. I work with my team strongly on that, and I discovered a new approach and the potential of my team. So I have understood that the benefit to approaching the new methodology is a new way to carry on the work, experimenting new actions and also measuring the effectiveness of these new actions.
Voilà, deux teams projets assez grands en plus qui ont complètement changé leur façon de travailler. Et eux aussi, ils ont changé leur mode de pensée et ils ont construit leurs outils de monitorage, de management visuel de leurs activités. Et ils commencent à obtenir des bons succès, en fait. Et dans ce cas-là aussi, alors on a commencé avec des teams qui faisaient avancer des projets sans bien savoir où ils seraient arrivés. Et on est arrivé à avoir des vrais project management.
So in my case, what happened was that the business came and they had this idea of building an IT tool to improve a process. What we actually asked them to do was to identify the customers, and then we went and saw the customers in the work environment. What we discovered was that they had problems that could be solved not by developing an IT tool, but by improving a process. And that was quite a big shock for both us and the business. On the other hand, we discovered also that we had to keep asking questions and digging more and more in order to find the actual problem and don't stop just at the first level hypothesis. Had we not used this HFast approach, we would have wasted money in building an IT solution that wasn't actually fitted to solve the problem. And at the same time, we would have built a tool that our colleagues, the customers, wouldn't have find useful for their work. So in the end, what we actually achieved was to realize an IT tool that was both useful for the people who were supposed to use it, and that actually make us and the whole organization save money in realizing only what was supposed to be actually fitted to solve the problem.
The HFast approach allowed us to launch IT projects with a better awareness of their scope. For instance, in a case, the business proposed a huge IT project to solve a problem. In the end, after the go and see with the final users, we have changed completely the IT solution to develop a better targeted action because we have found a specific problem to fix. Basically, it was like to try to kill a fly with a bazooka. That for them, the business and the IT team, it was a kind of a healthy shock. And most shocking case happened when during the problem finding phase, the business realized that it wasn't necessary an IT project because in their reality there wasn't at all a problem.
Managing a problem with the ACE Fast approach allowed us to pinpoint exactly what the real problem of our end users was. Therefore, together with our business, we were able to identify their needs and requirements and summarize those in a document that we call A3. In the A3, we try and represent the context, the problem, its causes, and together with our end user, the better fitting solution. We work together with our end users thanks to the ACE Fast approach that allows us to go to their very workplace. By means of go and see activities, we understand their real problems and together we find the most suitable solution to their needs. Our end users' problems become our problems. Together, we find the lean path to the most satisfying solution for all parts involved, avoiding multiple comebacks on the same problem.
E quindi avere un progetto senza ricicli, senza tornare su un problema una volta avviato e renderlo più snello possibile.
This experience gave us a deeper understanding of the changing context we are building, the frame of reference we work in, and the importance of its projects for both of them. We also learned that it is sometimes necessary to ask inconvenient questions in order to get to the right answers for all parts involved. We hope that the whole team will benefit from an improvement in their work and that the time spared, thanks to the reduction of waste, will also benefit their personal life.
Tempo e favorire un migliore benessere e equilibrio personale.
We decided to follow the lean approach, called ACE at BNL, with our project in order to provide our customers with a better and more efficient service and with a visible added value. The lean methodology is already used with positive results by asset management teams of the governance office, and we recently started also a HR project with the ACE methodology. ACE methodology gave clear guidelines from the start of the project in terms of way of thinking about the problem, analysis and approach. The ACE approach is concrete and it is based on the observation of the real world. This mental and methodological approach shaped this project also from a not IT-related point of view. It also meant an improved trust and collaboration between our team and the business lines.
On avait parlé des teams de maintenance, on a parlé des teams de développement de projets et on a bien travaillé avec eux, mais on avait encore un grand problème à résoudre. C'est un problème lié à la gestion de la demande dans les projets IT. Le cadrage du projet, en effet. Et donc on a réfléchi et on a inventé cette méthode un peu chez nous révolutionnaire, c'est qu'on a appelé ACE Fast et qui oblige le team de projet, et les utilisateurs et le business à travailler ensemble pour construire la meilleure solution possible. Et dans ce cas aussi, on a un grand changement de mode de pensée des personnes. On a des énormes résultats du point de vue opérationnel et aussi un parcours de maturité très important et une satisfaction interne qui s'est améliorée de façon importante. On a à peu près chez nous résolu la phase de cadrage d'un projet. Et à ce point-là, on a dit on veut encore avancer, on veut expérimenter quelque chose d'encore différent. Et voilà.
In
my opinion, the main benefit of working with the ACE approach is to be able to work together with our end users, the business colleague, both from IT and operations, but also using prototype and a visual approach. This way of working simplified the sharing of the scope and aims of the project.
Inoltre, il FAST sicuramente agevola lo...
Furthermore, the ACE-FAST methodology speed up the involvement of the stakeholders on the project and eases the demand on management.
Durante i Go&See condotti per il progetto...
During the Go&See activities concerning the business processes re-engineering project, we discovered some very real problems of our end users that we were not aware of.
Aggiungere quindi del valore per l'utente e per l'utente finale.
With a little effort from our part, we managed to solve them and provide our end users with a concrete added value. The ACE-FAST methodology also allowed us to spare roughly a month in the demand management phase because all the requirements were straightened out during the days of the workshop.
Durante i Go&See abbiamo avuto modo...
Thanks to the Go&See activities, we were able to watch our end users in their working environment. This allowed us to really understand their problems and needs as well as their way of working. So we were able to better match the business demands to the needs of the end users that are going to use the applications.
Dovrà utilizzare gli applicativi. E inoltre, dopo i Go&See sono state fatte 2 giornate di workshop. Durante questo workshop
a 2-day workshop took place immediately after the Go&See. We built a paper mock-up of the application and invited both end users and business lines to participate. This was most useful in order to share from the start the final solution with all the stakeholders. By the end of the 2 days, we had a finalized prototype and we avoided further comebacks on requirements. The main benefit of Lean with the ACE-FAST approach were the Go&See activities that allowed us to really see how our end users work with our applications. We discovered that they used some of the features in a very different way from what we thought. Another benefit was that during the 2-day workshop we were able to quickly solve some issues of the project by working all together, IT department, business lines and end users.
Voilà, qu'est-ce qu'on a fait? On a mis ensemble les développeurs, le business et les utilisateurs dans une même salle et on a dessiné ensemble l'application. En fait, l'utilisateur a été protagoniste pour décider comment l'application aurait été réalisée. Et dans ce cas-là, voilà, en fait, on a des exemples du travail qu'on a fait ensemble. Là, c'est des interfaces d'une application que les utilisateurs nous ont aidés à modifier. En fait, c'est eux qui ont choisi ce qu'il fallait mettre dessus, les nouveaux champs, les nouveaux boutons, etc. Voilà le changement chaque fois du mode de pensée des personnes, les résultats opérationnels. Et le parcours d'évolution. Dans ce cas-là aussi, le résultat important, c'est en fait qu'on a commencé avec une idée de ce que l'utilisateur peut-être aurait utilisé et on est arrivé à avoir des teams qui réalisent des solutions IT qui sont vraiment ce dont l'utilisateur a besoin. Dans ce cas-là aussi, bon, la satisfaction interne naturellement est augmentée et aussi la satisfaction de notre CIO est augmentée.
Al momento abbiamo portato...
As of today, we have applied the ACE approach to 8 projects that have been completed.
Tra quelle che potevano...
The data is encouraging. We identify a significant gap between the initial list of requirements and what was really needed.
C'è un gap, un risparmio.
We managed to save about 35%, which is a figure consistent with other similar experiences.
In altre esperienze. Abbiamo oggi delle persone
Furthermore, both the business colleague and the IT ones are more satisfied and committed because they feel really involved in doing what is really needed by our end users.
La synthèse de notre aventure, vous la voyez là, en 2009, nos collègues nous maltraitaient un petit peu. Voilà ce qu'ils nous disaient. Maintenant, la situation a un peu changé. Et ils ont compris des choses et ils apprécient beaucoup cette méthode de travail. Ils ont compris que c'est une méthode qui les aide eux aussi à mieux travailler et à mieux vivre leur activité de tous les jours. Mais de toute façon, ils continuent à dire qu'ils ne sont pas japonais. Mais on a compris qu'en effet, ce n'est pas nécessaire pour améliorer notre activité. Ok. Et voilà.